guys, I'm going to shoot the 1.5-inch stinger and an 1.5-inch tadpole. This is Blueboy color. I just made a video on mixing the Blueboy color up for the Willowtail. So that's the first part you've seen. I mentioned I shot the Willowtail in the new modes. Well, this clip I'm just shooting the new modes because we're gonna do a porta catch with them coming down the road. That way you'll have a video of the new modes being shot with the Blueboy color. The Blueboy color is an excellent color. It catches fish. I showed you these Willowtails. Okay. This is the Willowtail. So I made a porta catch with the Willowtail, so I thought we will make one down the road with the stinger, 1.5 inches. All right, this aluminum air vise is 38 degrees. Can y'all see that? Oh, it cut off. It's 39 degrees. It's warming up. The side of the building is 39 degrees. Now I'm gonna shoot this door behind y'all. Door is 37. See, I told y'all it's cold. This is what my heater is. My heater is 174. He's putting out some heat in it. It's not bad in here, guys. I can stand it, but that makes everything set up faster. What does that mean to y'all? That means when I'm shooting these molds, I did preheat them on the griddle, that they could not fill out all the way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're gonna find out. Okay, here's the Willowtail. I didn't think I was gonna find a battery. I didn't have any batteries in my stash, and I went upstairs. We have a battery box that we just buy batteries and put them in it. Luckily we had two because it takes 9 volt. Luckily we had 2 of them in there. Wow, this is why the Blueboy works so well. It's got that blue tint to it. It's got the blue and the silver flake in it. Yeah, it's clear water, light stain water. It'll work just fine. Blueboy Willowtail. That's what I was catching them with. Bam. All right, guys. Here you go. First time ever. Nobody else has seen these yet. This is the first time that y'all gonna see them. You might see a porta catch or something video before them, but this is the first time I'm ever filming it. Let's put it that way. This is the 1.5-inch tadpole. Wow. Love it, Blueboy. I know one guy's gonna love this. Doug's gonna love these. Alright. And to give you an idea, I done this. I got one right here. Alright. This is the 2-inch tadpole. This is what we're offering now on the channel. And it's a good bait, guys. Got a lot of fish on them. If you're fishing in stained water or the right place, you know, you want a bigger bait sometimes. See the difference in the size of them? I'm just gonna hold it by the body here. See the difference in the body? Alright. You see the tail's a little bit bigger. Okay. So that's that one. And then the other one, 1.5 inch stinger. Alright. Bam. That looks like it shot good. I don't know what my plastic was. It gave me 309 when I put it in the first time, so I'm looking. Here's one that didn't. See right here? See the head didn't fill out? That's what can happen in a colder mold or when it's cold. They just gels up too fast, guys, before it has a chance to fill out good and get all the air out of them. Alright, there you go. That's the 1.5 inch stinger. It's probably gonna take a size 8. I don't have any out here. It's probably a size 8 hook. It probably will take a 6. A 6 is gonna come on back here, but an 8's gonna fit it perfect. The size 8 works good on the bug and the little bit, so it should work good on these. Alright guys, there you go. Blueboy, excellent color. I make it in a lot of the baits. Stingers, crickets, bugs. I've got it coming in the swim baits also. And I also have a color coming up that is Blueboy top. The pearl belly is called Killer because it kills them. It ate it up. Alright, it's coming too, and it'll be in these small baits also. I hadn't even made any to sell yet, guys. I'm still making them to sell. This is the first week of January. I'm still making baits toward my goal is toward the end of January, maybe the 1st of February. I have all the stuff online and at least have 4 or 5 colors in these baits online, so I keep on making them. By the end of February I should have a bunch of colors, guys. I have right now, I think I've got 29 colors. So I'm not going to make these little baits in 29 colors. I can't. Yeah, y'all know how much time that would take, right? Probably shooting for 8 to 12 colors in each one of them, and keeping those in stock's a job, right? Appreciate y'all guys. Leave your number 1 through 300. Fishing Lake Country, my name is Dennis. Hope you enjoy the video. Leave your comment, your number. If you think about it, leave your number first in your comment. Makes it easy for me to look at it on Wednesday nights, because on Wednesday nights I make a video and load it on Thursday. All right. I mentioned this also. We got high-speed internet coming. We have filled the paperwork out to do that. So, yeah, they made us sign up, and we got to pay ahead of time. Yeah. We got to sign a 2-year contract to get the high-speed internet, guys, where we're at. So, I got a large bundle. My wife looked at me. She said, you could pick different speeds. I said, yeah, we're going to need that speed. And I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. One of these days, my YouTube channels will get big enough to pay for it. One of these days, right? All right. All right, guys, that's what we're shooting for. All right, guys, I threw with this fish, I bet you a dozen times, and he would not pay attention to it. Finally, I threw way out there ahead of him and was coming at him. He come running for it. Sometimes I think they just you gotta get it in the right angle for them where they can see it and think it's real. I don't think he's that big. Oh, he's a nice one. Bam. All right, guys, I don't have my microphone plugged in. This was the first fish I just stopped. Hold on a minute. Sorry if that made a noise, but it's gonna sound better with my microphone plugged in. I didn't realize I didn't have it plugged in until I just looked down and went, I don't have my microphone plugged in. I just got home from work again, guys. I done this yesterday, and I finished a job I've been working on off and on for, well, I started March the 7th. Guys, this is the end of March, but I power washed it on a pretty day. That's a nice fish, guys. Bam, what do you think? Nothing wrong with him, is it? Oops, I'm shaking y'all around a lot, I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna let you go. That's a good 13 and a half inch fish. All right, for the first one, for the first fish, I'm in a new area, guys, that I haven't fished this year. All right, and the reason I'm here is when I put my boat in the water at the boat ramp at the subdivision where I live waterfront subdivision, just like this subdivision here, but I'm not waterfront. This subdivision has a boat ramp right down there, so everybody in the subdivision can use it. So if you live off the water, like this, you don't know if y'all can see, it's a house behind this one, he can go down and put his boat in, okay? They got a little makeshift homemade boat ramp right here out of lumber. Now if y'all can see it, that's a path come down the hill. All these neighbors probably put together and made it and put together for him. That's nice. That wasn't there last summer. They must have done that last fall. I haven't been in here since November probably. But I'm on a creek that I like to fish a lot. It's a good creek for crappie. Creek for crappie. So I thought, I got to move. And I was going to tell you, here's the reason I moved. I jumped on it. I went squirrel on it. When I put my boat in the water at our subdivision, I could count 4 boats. And I seen one boat catch 2 crappie while I was putting my boat in the water. And the time I got back in my boat and started idling out of the cove, we're in a little pocket where the ramp is, I seen him catch another one. And they all were trolling. And I thought, well, I knew the crappie were moving back in there further. I said at the last video, they're starting to move back further. Well, they're already back in that area. So I'm not going to fish where a bunch of people are, guys. I said, I'm going to go looking. I haven't seen a boat so far in this creek because this creek hadn't been good this year. The creek I live on has been a hot creek this year. It's had a lot of bait fish. But we're going to find some where nobody else is fishing. That's what I try to do most of the time. Y'all do see people in the background once in a while, but I try to get away from everybody else. I don't like to record and film while everybody else is watching me. They ask stupid questions. Who are you talking to, boy? You over talking to yourself? Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff like that. They come out on docks and ask me that sometime. You know, you got something wrong with you, boy? Are you down there talking to yourself? So, yeah, sometimes, guys, I like to get away from people and do my own thing. Y'all know what I'm saying. All right, let's see if I can find a couple more fish. I don't know what this is going to be, guys. There was a couple of fish on the bottom. Last one was suspended some, but I seen a fish that was suspended and he went toward the bottom. I don't know if he was a crappie or not, but he was way up in the water column. It's a crappie. And he went toward the bottom and stopped with these fish. So I thought, well, white perch usually don't get up in the water column that far. So let's throw at him. And I'll be honest with you, I never saw him a bait. I got a terrible picture today. I told y'all that in the videos before. He's probably 9 1/4. That some days my picture's great. And I'm like, wow, I got a good picture. I don't need another depth finder. Then I come back days like this and I go like, why haven't I not bought me a new depth finder? This one is 4 or 5 years old, but it's outdated. It won't update. So I'm gonna, right now is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all something. I don't show this to everybody. People say, what do you do, Dennis? Go to sonar setups, installation, restore factory defaults. Yes. Okay. Here's what I do. I start all over. Now, it's gonna change to forward. All right. That's what I want. I want forward. And here's what I try not to make this video too long. I'm gonna edit overlays. I'm back. I'm sorry. Let's go to sonar setup, appearance. I don't like the grids, okay? I don't like the amber. All right. Now, another thing I don't care anything for is I like to set my, see, it's gonna go to 15 foot. I'm gonna take this on out. Oops, back. Another thing bad about touchscreen, guys, if you don't touch the right place, I like it by 50. And see all this busyness? That's caused the gain. I'm gonna turn the gain down. All right. Now, I will change a few things as I go along if I don't like it. What I've done, I started over. And I'll adjust it again as I go through the day. I had a bad tree, I still got it. Right there's a ghost tree. I don't know if y'all can see. See these beams? See right here where the beams quit? Right there? You see it's a shadow. We call that a ghost tree. I've been trying to get rid of that for a couple days now. I didn't have it all summer. I ain't had it for months, but I got it now. All right, guys. When I was riding up the lake a little bit ago, I've only been here 20 minutes, 25. I was going up the lake all I thought, I'm taking a chance. I know where a bunch of crap here. I'm going to a place where I don't know who any are. Or I haven't fished this year, but like I say I have caught crappie here many times in the past, in the spring and fall. So, man, this acts like he's a monster. Well, he is a nice one. You can see the water's dirty in this creek too, but I see another boat up there now. He came back and turned around in front of me. He's trolling. He's not bothering me any. Come on, I got you. Come on, got you. Almost need to reel again, didn't I? I had about 10 feet out. That's what I do, guys. I reel about 10 feet out, then I just pull them to the net. I almost had to stop and reel again. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish there, guys. Am I glad I came back? It was 2 together. Yes, I am. Thank you, Jesus. I was talking about that in the last video, guys. Sometimes you got to know when to move and when to stay. And sometimes you got to take a chance. You got to say, well, let's go check this area out. I'm a long ways from my house. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to take a picture of this fish, guys. All right, guys. I'm going to let him go. He's a good 14-inch fish. That's a nice one, isn't it? That's a nice fish. All right. See you, buddy. Go lay some bunch of eggs. I mean a bunch. Hey, guys, here's another one off the bottom. I'm still sitting in the same spot. Oh, he got off. Well, so much for that. I'm still sitting in the same spot. I got the other one's right there, you know, casting distance. I'm just moving along slowly and looking because the fish are constantly moving. I'm throwing at them. I got to throw ahead of them. Those two were running the bottom, and I threw out ahead of them. He rolled right up and grabbed. There's 2 of them, but he got off. I'm going to check my hook. I don't see any more fish. Well, I don't see any fish. I'm going to stop and check my hook. I'll use a foul. Some people have asked me that, so I'll show you that real fast. But anytime you lose a fish like that, guys, check it. That little point can get a little turned back on the nose. Let me show you. Look at it close. This is a Mr. Crappie tool. It's got a groove in it right here, right for the hook. I can do this with it. Okay. And then, don't be afraid to check it. Now, I'm going to get on the bottom side of it here now. Alright. If it won't stick into your, if it don't try to stick into your thumbnail, then it's not sharp, okay? I can see why it didn't stick, because it's not real sharp. Alright, now see, now it's trying to stick into my thumb. So now it's sharper now. I can feel it trying to stick into my thumbnail. Alright guys, let's see if sharpening my hook help any. I haven't moved nowhere. You can see I'm still in the same area. Moved just a little ways. Seen 2 right on the bottom. Yeah, And I threw at that one. Bam. Oh, he nailed it. It's a nice fish. He's probably right at 10 inches. I'm gonna need this tool again. Dave from Oregon comments on the channel all the time. Sent me this, guys. It's a Mr. Crappie tool. It's a Mr. Crappie on it. If you tracks, got a hook sharp like you've seen, and got a thing to knock baits out with. That's a nice fish. All right, guys, I'm gonna put one more on this video. I was gonna say I'm gonna tell you a secret, but y'all done seen the thumbnail, so it's not a secret. All right, guys, I hear some turkeys over here in the woods. I got a microphone, so y'all not gonna hear them. There's some turkeys over here in the woods just throwing a fit. One thing about it here, guys, there's plenty of deer and plenty of turkeys. You're just riding down the road in the mornings and evenings, and turkeys are in the fields. Where I'm from, mountains of Virginia, you've seen turkeys, you went and told somebody about it. Man, I seen some turkeys back there. You know, here it's daily thing. I see turkeys almost every day when I'm traveling. They get hunted. They just got so many woods like that are so thick, and pine trees and stuff that it's hard to run them down. And you got areas like right here you can't hunt. You can't hunt around this lake. Around there's all these houses. You know, you got a little patch of woods there, but it's a house there, and this house is going the other way. So if they live in these small patches, nobody bothers them. All right, guys, that's a decent little fish. He's about 10 inches. All right, guys, there you go. If I might catch another one, throw in here, but good chance I'm not going to. I'm gonna try to make a couple videos today. It's calling for rain again starting tomorrow for a couple days. Yeah, the lake's already nasty. It's been a tough year to make videos because I'm only getting a day here and there to fish. Last weekend the wind blew 20-25 all weekend. I didn't get to fish all weekend. I fished Friday, and I didn't get to fish Saturday or Sunday evening, and so I've been out 2 evenings this week already. Put your number down 1 through 300. We're still doing 300. The other we're getting a lot of guesses, and that's fine. Still got a lot of room there yet, don't we? What I'll do on Wednesday evenings around 5:30, I'll make a video, random number draw. Computer picks it. Y'all see me do it. It's very fair. Who knows what number's coming up? You can't go over the number. Who gets closest without going over wins. Okay? And if the number's left the same number twice, whoever left it first wins. All right, I'm not giving away 2 prizes, guys. I said this in a winner's video the other week. I spent over $275 last year just in shipping out the packages, the winning packages. That's not counting the product. So easily I had $400 last year easily in giveaways. All right, I'm not complaining, just telling you. That's why I don't give but one a week away. All right. Appreciate all y'all that order from the site. I'm going to have those tail bites on as soon as I can. Maybe before you even see this video. I don't know how it goes. Working on those now. I'm making stock in those when I have time. So look for that. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you are a subscriber, leave a number. 1 number per subscriber, okay? And 2 per household. And I'll see y'all Wednesday on the draw, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. This was the Blueboy Stinger Jr., right?